people. She could focus. She could connect with people, run the gamut of the people that she ministered to. Young people, old people, weak people, strong people, successful people, people down on their last dime. She did it, and she did it so well. She had an honesty, and she had a depth. She was never pretentious and never insincere. I've never known her to be insincere. It was a privilege to have known her. I've been thinking this week about the fact that nobody's replaceable. She won't be replaced in any of our lives. She was unique and a gift from God to all of us. The main place where she touched me was her love for the bridegroom. She had what I call a bridal identity. She loved Jesus with a bridal love. She looked forward to being with him. And in the meantime, when we would sit down and worship together, I felt almost like he was just standing right there with us. She really knew him. Just reading Revelation tonight, I saw a beautiful verse. It said, the Spirit and the bride say, come. And let him who hears say, come. And let him who is thirsty come. Let him who desires take the water of life without price. Gloria did that.
I just get a new one. I got the microphone, and so I've got the opportunity to say a lot of things that could have been said, need to be said, that if I could be so bold, Mark wants to say, and we haven't talked about this at all. And I haven't rehearsed this at all. Paul's letter to the Romans, chapter 8, verse 18, when I was having hard times, had become and remains my favorite scripture that still carries me. I reckon that the sufferings of this present time are not worthy to be compared to the glory that will be shown to us. Wow. So the sufferings of this present time have given way to the glory that's been being and will always and forever shown to Gloria. I have experienced just a fraction, I'm sure, of the grief that Mark and so many of us have this last 4 days. And it's left a ton of questions that we'll probably never know the answers to. But one thing that some people will wonder about, and I heard this, I thought that, the pastor made a great point that this was an event. This was a decision. This was a moment. It was a snapshot, blink of an eye in a life of service and love for Jesus Christ. And I got to tell you this, if I'm having a heart attack and my number's up, and I blurt out, oh crap, and the last thing I've done before I pass over is one little sin, that's not going to stop me from going. We'll make it. God's got it figured out. He knows where your heart is, and no instant, all have sinned and fall short. Her faith in Jesus was never questioned, though we would question a couple of decisions, particularly one. Please take comfort and remove any doubt in where Gloria is. It was who she was and not what may have happened that will carry her to the other side. On behalf of Mark, myself, Kurt, Mark, everybody, thank you, Pastor. If you didn't pick up on it, the way this thing has kind of been laid out is there was the grief part on the front end. The middle is all about Gloria and a commemoration, a reassurance, and Mark has wanted, and I think totally wise, that the way this is going to wind up is from Mark, from Gloria, we take this, digest it, use it, and keep on keeping on. She wouldn't have wanted it any other way. And it shouldn't be taken or used or looked back on any other way. Thank you, Pastor. Thank you for all the family and friends who have come forward to this point. And thank you in advance, because I know there's plans not to walk out of here and close the book. I know that the body lifts Mark up and lifts each other up, and that's the way it should be too. The biggest tragedy is to forget. You're here to lift Mark. You're here to pay tribute to Gloria. I want to tell you that for every memory you have of Gloria, she enjoyed making it. Gloria loved being part of your life as much as you're here to pay tribute with you and hers. Thanks. Let's use that guitar. Got to keep on keeping on. This song, like the first one, was a couple of Mark and Gloria's favorites. Never knew I'd have to play them like this, and with a little bit of artistic license in the words. Come on. We're not snitching, are we? What can you say when everything is not enough and nothing is understood?
Sun is shining, I was a little boy. Where else a chance on the world if the hill was still wide? The folks said our lives together sure was gonna be worth. You're never gonna like my was when my dress Papa's back before I wasn't thinking of. And I was standing on the side of the road, waiting on my shoes. Heading down to the East Coast, Lord knows I paid some dues. Getting through, tangled up in hell. She was long before we met, so she was scared to divorce. Helped her out of the dry-land gas with a rope that had too much force. We drove out fire as far as we could on a band road out west. Sitting up every dark side light, I was giving out our bust. She told me to look at me, that I would never walk around. I heard her say, open that shutter, well, hell, I had some doubt on the other road. Tangled up and down. She put some tea upon the stove and asked me, would you like? I never thought she'd say hello and look at the silent type. Then she opened up the book of Christ and handed it to me. Written by God's divine own hand before the first century. And everywhere the words rang true, God mad, born and cold. Pouring out from heaven what page it was written in my soul. For me to you, tangled up and home. Home with her was any old street or a basement down the stairs. She put the music into my life and the sunshine in her eye. When I once tried to make her a slave and something inside of her died, she was afraid to lose on what she had, but her faith, well, she had pride. And when we dared the bottom fell out, I became a drown. She would say to you and me, just keep on keeping on, like a bird that flew, tangled up and blue. So now I'm going back to her, I gotta get to her somehow. All the people I used to know, they're an illusion to me now. Some are mathematicians, some are carpenters' wives. Don't know how it all got started, don't know what they do with their lives. But me, I'm still on the road, headed for another joint. We always did love the sun, we just got there from a different point of view. Tangled up in blue. Tangled up in blue.
And if you come on up, we'll get started. Well, we're going to close up, and I just want to say, Mark, we love you.